Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Octoman, and this is the Let's Play for Quepland. Quepland is a semi-idle game based on a text adventure game. What we currently do is, or what I currently do is, I keep on fishing, and I reached with a second, route or with a second inventory full. I was able to make it to fishing level 53 already, which made me able to go for chat. And I started chat just when I started the stream over here. Chat grabbing takes me maybe 2 minutes or maybe 3 minutes until my inventory is full with the medium net. So probably sooner or later I'm gonna make it so that I'm hitting level 56 in case of fishing, as well as get a good amount of money to at least make it to the tuna platform. Anyhow, as well as get the auto battle dude, which is hopefully going to do auto battles later on for me. I'm gonna show you all of that as soon as possible, and then you're gonna understand what's going on. Currently, I'm in the Keppel Cave, as you can see, in the Keppel Cave River, but sadly there is no store in here. There are some other things located, so I go to Tapas, which is going to be the next one over there, and I sell all my shed. And what you can see is my money increased by a good amount already, since those shed are giving you a good amount already. Once again, whenever you are trying to sell it, you can check it out, or you go down into the description below where you can see the link to a docs document with all the resources listed by people which are playing this game, and they are going to increase everything over there. I can show you this one pretty quick in my other browser window. As you can see here, you're gonna have like a table of different things, like where are the followers, different locations, everything hidden inside the Quapple Cave where we are currently located, everything about alchemy, equipments, enemy lists, and drops probably you want to get or get from different enemies. Same for wood smithing, and also how to make sushi, or actually where to get sushi or parts for sushi, and so on and so forth. What's over there? What are they going to give you, and so on and so forth. Currently, I'm on my way to fishing level 70 to make my way to tuna fishing to make sure that I can earn a good amount of EXP. Same for good money. As you can see, the tuna will give you a good amount of money, 250 per fish when you sell a tuna. And if you have an equipment or an inventory size of, let's say, 100, and you're gonna sell 100 times a tuna, which is 250, then you get 25,000 per full inventory. And this is absolutely insane, since it will increase your money income horrendously. And that's where you want to go. This should be your first aim in case of getting money. And I'm rather good on the way to this. So currently I'm at fishing level 45, where I am at the moment fishing shad. Shad will give me a good amount of EXP, 150 in total, as well as I believe it was 75. No, it's even less. It's 150 EXP and 40 in case of price, so I get at least some money. But it will make sure that I get my way to level 56 quite fast, since I will go catch a squid, which will give me even more EXP and more price or more money in the long run. And after I'm reaching level 60, I'm gonna go and hunt salmon, which is going to give me way more EXP than anything else than before, and give me also some good amount of gold over there. So once again, this is going to take quite some time. Probably the one or the other hour is going to go into land. You're gonna have to sell all your content or all your fish you're going to make on your route over there. I go back here and keep on going. As you can see, at level 60, I can even go directly to get the salmon in the same Quepple Cave River. Once again, if you don't know where the locations are, you can check the documents out. Once again, a link down below in the description, or you just click through the complete menu and check where you want to go next, or actually where stuff is going to be or going to happen. And You want to keep on going with that. Probably you got a better net than I do, so I just take the medium net over here, which is absolutely okay. It's not the fastest. A large net would help you way better since the gather efficiency would be increased by 20% in total, meaning you're gonna get more fish on the long run, but also that requires you to invest some more time into a cupper or fishman or manfish hunting until you get at least a large net. And it can happen that you get a large or even magic net in like 2 minutes. Some people already had a huge RNG or huge amount of luck by getting the magic net, which is currently the best net you can drop over there from a cupper, I guess, or probably also from fishmen and manfish, which are also here in the Quapple Cave. Or there's also another location which is probably not reachable for you at the very beginning. It is not actually, you cannot get your hands onto one or into this location, which is somewhere rather deep, I believe. It's even behind the wasteland. I'm not quite sure, not 1% where it was, but you can once again check this also out inside this Quepland resources guide. The documents once again down below in the description. So what you can do is you can probably check out everything about fishing. I don't know. No, it's not about fishing. Maybe it's somewhere in the MISC. No, it's not. I don't know where it is. Somewhere is maybe a equipment a tab, and you're probably gonna see what's going on over here. There you go. These are the nets. This net can be actually, yeah, this can be found over here, but as you can see, the magic net is going to be the one you might want to get your hand onto, since the DPS is quite high due through the damage, but also the fishing efficiency is 80% on the magic net. So a large net will help you already quite good, but the magic net is the one you want to get your hand on as soon as you can, of course. At least a large, but better in magic. So once again, this is all RNG based, so probably you get one in 5 minutes. Probably you need 2 hours to get at least one large net. It depends once again fully on RNG. So you can also check out this monster list over here, which is going to show you copper, manfish, and fishman, and they're gonna say, okay, over here you get a small net and a medium net. You get this from the fishman. You get from copper, you get a large or a magic net. That's actually quite good updated at the moment. And from the manfish, you can get like any type of these rare drops. So you might want to stick your head into copper and manfish and want to go after these two. Probably only go for copper. I'm not quite sure if that makes the most sense over here, but you can also get some fish meanwhile over there, and you can of course sell these. So, and since it doesn't really drop anything else but some fish and the large net, you might want to stick your head onto it, or actually go to auto fight these guys. I'm gonna clean up my inventory pretty quick, and of course make sure I go back to the Quapple Cave and fish more shad over here. And I'm close to level 56 already, which is absolutely nice and give me even more possibilities later on to get my fishing net into the squid area, where I can even get more fish, more experience points, more gold in the end. But once again, I might go and check out the other guys when I like auto fight against the other guys to get at least a large net over there. Once again, I will wait with that until I probably have like 100,000 coins, so I can do auto fight on the to the one side and fish on the other side. So whenever my auto fighter is going to give me something in return, like a large net, you probably want to let him fight for an hour or two, depending on the inventory space. It might help you out a bit here and there. But you should have at least a medium net, I believe. So so it makes sense to gather shed and to gather squiddies and whatever is coming next, just to make sure you don't waste too much, let's say, time into this. And since I now reached fishing level 56, I guess I go and find the location for squiddies. Once again, you can always go into this over here, or you just find it on your own. It depends on how you want to play the game, of course. So level 56 squiddies are in the Rockshore Ocean fishing platform, which is not reachable for me since I don't have a boat. So the bad thing is I cannot reach the squiddies at the moment since I have no boat, and the ocean fishing platform needs a boat, which costs 25,000 gold. What you want to probably do is you don't invest the 25,000 yet. So you probably want to keep on fishing shad until you reach level 60 to switch to salmon, which is also going to be in the Quepple Cave River, where we are actually at. As you can see, there's a grade out over here. So you probably want to wait until you reach level 60 in this case. So you get still money, you get still good amount of XP, but you probably don't go with the squiddies because you need to invest another 25,000. And at the moment, you are at this point of about 70,000 probably from fishing and doing all the other small stuff. You might not want to waste this 25,000 because the amount you get is not so much higher. I mean, you get 20 XP per fish whenever you do the fishing, but I believe the money is not that much bigger in this case. Let's pretty quickly go and sell all our shad and go back to Quapple Cave and go for fishing more. As you can see, even from that small amount of shad, you get like about 2.5 to 3,000 gold already. Means it takes quite some time until you make your way to the 100,000 to get the auto battle gnome, and that's what you need to check out first. And you don't want to go back basically and waste 25,000 onto the fishing platform. It just doesn't make sense. Once again, I can show you that the squid in here gives you like 30 coins more. I mean, 30 is a lot, but on the other hand, the 20 more EXP, of course, in the long run, it does make sense, but it doesn't make sense to go onto the ocean platform or ocean fishing platform once again, which requires you to invest another 25,000. And probably if you save the 25,000 right now, you may or may not. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to go into the 25,000, but just calculate how long it will take until you reach the 25,000 again, just because you go for like 3 or 4 levels to the squiddies. And then you go basically to the next fish already to increase your value. And I'm not quite sure if I would go over that. Once again, you get quite some good amount of EXP already on the shed. As you can see, I'm at the moment farming this for like 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere around that. Let's say 15 minutes, I'm not quite sure, which means I can rather say one level takes about 15 minutes with a medium net. Of course, once again, if you have a better net, no problems, you're gonna be faster than I am. And you want to wait until you reach level 60. Just keep on getting shed until you reach another point. You can also go back to the carp, which is giving you 200 of EXP, but you barely get money out of it. I would get like 920 per inventory space, basically, because I have 92 free spaces at the moment. So when I get the carp, I get like 18,000 XP in total when I'm doing that. But on the other side, I get just 920 in gold, meaning I need to have a lot more filled up spaces, or I need to wait a bit longer until I get my 100,000 over here as well. So once again, I sell these. I get like 3. Oh, it's I don't know. I forgot to check it out. Once again, by 90, you get like 2 to 3,000, something like that, just for the shed. So you might want to go and check this out, or actually do your calculations on that. Once again, I go back over here. Once again, it gives you a price of 40, and I can pick up my calculator pretty quick. So 92 times 40 is going to give me 3,680 per full inventory, meaning when I do this 10 times, I have 30,000 or 36,000 already. So, and if I do this just 5 times, I'm gonna have like a 15 or even 17,000, something around that. So keep that in mind. You probably want to compare this with other values. Once again, is it worse to get the 25,000 or waste the 25,000 on the ocean fishing platform, like on the boat you need to enter this one, or is it not? Once again, it's up to you. So, and with that said, actually, you can just go on forward until you reach your 100,000, and then you go, of course, and grab your auto fighter. Once again, this is, I believe, the most important gnome, especially in the beginning, to start making good money, because he's going to fight. I mean, it's not always about money, but he's going to do the fights for you. You're gonna grab a large net sooner or later. Meanwhile, you let him auto fight for you, and you can do anything else meanwhile. So you can keep on go fishing for tuna whenever you reach like 25,000, and then whenever you get your hands onto the tuna spot, you're gonna make your way to the 170,000 worth gnome, which is taking your tuna back to the bank if you like to, and can basically do yeah, an overnight fishing session, meaning your inventory will have probably after 8 hours something around, of course, depending on the net, maybe around 10 to 20,000 fish of tuna. And just think about it, if you have like 20,000 tuna and you're gonna sell them for 250, you're gonna end up with 5 million coins. And once you get to this point, you're absolutely able to sell some of these until you get like 777,777 for the autobank seller gnome. And from that point, you literally have done everything you can do. So this is going to be probably the best and of course the fastest way in total to earn money, and of course to increase the overall value over here. So I gonna keep on go fish for more and more shared. As you can see, one inventory full is almost giving me one level in fishing. Currently it's a bit less, as you have seen already, but when you just think about that, or actually, yeah, think about that, how many times you'd need to fill the inventory with shed when you have like 100 or something spaces, as I do, then you probably end up with level 60 after another, let's say, three or maximum four fulfilled inventory spaces, since of course the requirements are going to go upwards over here. As you can see, one level now takes something like 22,000, and you can always do your calculations on that. How much you need for one level, how many shed you need to collect or catch when they give you 150,000. Once again, if it is like 22,000 EXP and you divide this by whatever shed is giving you, in this case 150 EXP, you're gonna need to get 146 shed, or let's say 147 shed, to actually give you another fishing level. And the next level will be, of course, a bit higher. So this is like 1.5 inventory space, and you're gonna do another 1.5 after that, and you probably end up with level 60, 61, something like that. So, and that's what's actually time consuming over here. But as you can see, depends on the net also. So, I mean, the XP will gonna do the same or stay the same, but if you have a faster gather efficiency, you're gonna make more fish per hour or per minute, whatever you name it, and so you can increase your complete value over here. So, and yeah, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna can do your own calculations. Once again, you can go through the complete table and see what's fitting you best, what's going to be the best way for you. I can just say the best way you want to go after over here is keep on going with the shed at first until you reach level 60, as long as you haven't invested the 25,000 into the ocean or into the small boat, basically. Then you can keep on going from that point. You need the boat, of course, later on, whenever you want to catch tuna, but at the moment it's just a waste of money. So as you can see, I got like 3,600 something as I calculated before. So you can even do calculations on that. So meanwhile, you are going for shed, and you know for the next level, what is it saying here? 11,000. You can also calculate how much money you're gonna make until, for example, level 60 reached. And so you maybe see, okay, how many inventory spaces do I need? I know that I get like a 3,000 something, 800 or so gold per full inventory. And then you're gonna switch back to another fishing spot anyways, and probably you reach the 100,000 at the same time as your fishing level increases to level 70, which is once again should be your first goal in case of fishing. So once you're done with that, of course, you can keep on going and farm for the other stuff. Once again, get the auto fighter first. This is absolutely important. Every other gnome is basically a waste of money, especially in the beginning. As you have seen, I have like no other gnome bought except the one with the cheese, which was like just gatherable in a second or two. And I was just talking to this guy, and he was following up with that 3 cheese, and that's the cheapest one you can get your hands on. Probably later on something is going to change in that particular case, and probably these guys are going to be on different locations, or whatever the developers are going to think about is probably going to happen, or even not. Okay, and yeah, that's basically everything I can tell you about more fishing, get more coins, and yeah, make your way to the 100,000 as soon as you can. The quickest way, of course, is the one probably I did over here. I did some back and forth, some left and right, but I believe they have been important to get to this particular point. Once again, swordsmanship level 50 was important to pass by the dude. Also, it unlocks us the possibility to get the auto fighter at least. And as you can see now, 1.5 or almost 1.5 inventories later, I made it to level 59. Now I need to have like another 2 inventories full until I reach fishing level 60, and I still get some coins over there. Whenever I'm reaching level 60, I'm probably at 90,000 gold over here. So it should maximum take another 3 inventory spaces full of fish until I have my 100,000, and that shouldn't be any problem, because once again we're gonna go for the salmon over here, no problem. They're gonna have increased value, increased money whenever we are going for them. They're gonna unlock sooner or later. Once again, I guess 2 more inventory spaces full on my side to reach that point, because it's like over 140 fishes I need to catch, I guess. In this case, 150 or even more, maybe 160. And once again, I only can hold 92 fishes in total because of the net and the coins have been there already. So once again, no problem at all. So I will end up the stream over here, probably go with some more inventory spaces offline, and whenever I'm going to come to this point, I probably go back to you and maybe stream another round of Quepland. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.